Hi, my name is Keith, and I'm known as the Florida Stoneman, and today I'm going to teach you about 3 things you should never post on social media, and I'm going to talk to you about the evil eye. So basically, the 3 things that you never want to post on social media is your pets, your children, and your lover. The thing is, the evil eye is real, and people don't believe in the evil eye. Energy is real. Some people realize this, some people don't. Some people realize it and then put up their protections, but the thing is, you can still have your protections up and they can still get hit by the evil eye, even though sometimes it's averted. The thing is, your phone's a very direct portal to wherever you're taking a picture, wherever you're recording. That's a very direct portal. You can have all the protections in the world. We're still on the earthly plane. We're still in this world of existence between good and evil. The thing is, if you care about your pets, if you care about your children, if you care about your relationship, you can do all the protection magic you want. You can do everything. You're not completely invincible. That's just the thing. I mean, you can, certain things, certain crystals will protect it, but you have to do your part as well and not posting. So let's talk about pets, for example. Pets are sponges. Dogs are massive sponges. Horses are massive sponges. Cats, they're transmuters. I'll talk about that in a second. So basically, the thing is, your cat's still vulnerable as well. You see people's horses break their legs very often or hurt themselves, or the thing is, people's horses have injuries directly after they start posting them very often. I notice people's dogs or people's pets will have the same problem. They'll have stomach problems, they'll have some reason to have surgery or go to the vet. It happens so often, and I tell people this and they don't believe me, and it's sickening because I see it happen over and over and over. And I don't know if this person, I mean, if these people in general just need to learn. Is really unfortunate because I remember, and this was 2 weeks ago, I told someone, do not post your pets on social media. Do not post your pets on social media. I've been teaching this message very heavily. What do I see with the first thing I see on their Instagram story? Their pet. About a week later, I'm not going to say what pet it is in case the person watches this video. This is not personal, but a week later after they posted their pet, directly after I posted my video saying don't post your pets, the evil eye is real, your pets will soak it up like a sponge. They have no defenses. And the person's dog got very sick. They needed additional funding, let's just say that. And that's just one of many people that I see. Another person, they posted something about their pet. And these people are going to watch this video, so I'm being as vague as I possibly can. I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot, or I'm just trying to help people here. I see it over and over and over. I went to college with a girl. Every single time she would take a picture of her dog and put it on social media, the dog would need surgery, something would come up, and I noticed the pattern. And one day on Snapchat, I took a video of my dog at the time when he was alive, way back then. My dog, directly after the video, sprained his leg, like right after I posted the video. Nothing happened to him before that. Nothing happened to him after I didn't post anything anymore. He went of natural causes. The thing is, your pets are just fully gonna absorb any evil eye that hits them. That's that. I remember in my TikTok, someone put in the caption, they say that, I thought this was pretty funny. They said, I put the evil eye in the captions. I do my protections. And I'm like, that's not doing anything. I didn't say that to be mean, but that's just not how it works. Cats. Okay. Cats are somewhat of an exception. The thing is, cats, they transmute energy. If you ever see cats, they're always hunting something. They're always catching something that's invisible, catching something that's not there. They're dark entity hunters. They'll actually consume the energy around the entity, and transmute it into something that'll benefit them, or something for them to just play with. That's how cats are. They've been worshipped in ancient Egypt for a reason. Basically, cats are transmuters, but even then, the hunter can become the hunted. Your cat can get overwhelmed, and I see this very often. For people who have to take their cats to vets very often, it's because they post the cats on social media, and the hunter can get caught off guard. So basically, I see that people's cats get sick, or when the person in the house is under heavy negative energy, their cat will get sick. They can only take so much before they can't transmute anymore, and that's that. Your cat will go to the vet, etc. Don't post your pets. Point 2, don't post your children. This is the same reason. I'm not going to talk about this one for too long because it's the same reason as reason 1. Your children are sponges. I see people's children, especially the young ones. Don't post your really, really young kids on social media, especially if there's a reason that they put red strings around kids' wrists. They are very, very vulnerable to the evil eye. They have their guides, they have their angels, they have their set of protections, but they're not immune. They'll be crying, they'll be sick. Your kid will just have things that are wrong with the kid that you don't know, just come out of complete nowhere. It's going to be a complete mystery. The doctors don't know how to explain it. The doctors think they have an answer, but it keeps happening. But if you focus on whenever you last posted your child, people put filters on their children and then make them look silly on social media. And the first thing when someone's having a bad day, they look at the child's picture and they just say, "Oh, what's his filter?" And they give the child an evil eye, and it's not even the child's fault. It's horrible. People don't know this occurs. This is a real world with real energy. It's a spiritual war out here. You have to be careful of what you post. People are gonna see it. Number 3, and this is the last one, your relationship. I see people and they say, "Oh, basically my relationship's fine. I do all the protection magic." And then, "Oh, I do all this protection. So I do all the prayers I can." And I want you guys to pay attention to this because I always give you guys something to watch or even realize. Valentine's Day. 2 weeks after Valentine's Day is when all the breakups, all the fights, all the most horrible, violent arguments. That's when the evil eye has been sitting in the people after they post their Valentine's Day. There's people who are sitting at home completely lonely, completely drained of energy and just sad. And the first thing they see when they open their phones is your relationship. I mean, the thing is, no one has a completely perfect relationship. The people who have no one in their lives at all and they're just full of hatred going through their phone, they think that everyone's in a perfect relationship. And when they see these pictures around Valentine's Day, they're like, "Oh, oh, he's ugly, she's ugly, they shouldn't be together," and they'll just evil eye. And keep in mind, these people are like, their picture is on their phone in their house, and you don't know how long they're evil eyeing or just sending negative energy at it. You might get a headache, you might get the back of your neck starts hurting, but that's just how it starts. Like, you're gonna absorb negative energy. The energy of your relationship will be compromised because they sent their energy to work against your relationship, and then boom, you're having relationship problems, you're fighting, you're arguing. Like, especially around 2 weeks after Valentine's Day is when the most physical abuse or yelling and screaming and breaking things happens. Pay attention because Valentine's Day is coming up. If you want to keep your relationship, keep it off of social media. If you want to keep your kids safe, keep them off of social media. If you love your pets, keep them off of social media. Some people do not listen to me. The thing is, I say this to truly help people. I don't just say this just to say it. Okay, I get really tired of seeing this over and over and over again and people not learn. Sometimes people have to learn their lesson, and then there's other people who have the knowledge, think it's just kind of like, "Oh, it's kind of a joke, whatever, like, evil eye, yeah, energy is real." And like, there's some people who don't believe in it at all, and they just suffer over and over, and then they never have an explanation as to why things in their life don't work out, but they won't accept spirituality into the equation of their life. But the thing is, just keep it off of social media if you want to keep it safe. That's the main point of this video. I'm here to help you. I'm sick of seeing this over and over. People don't listen to me on this one, and for you guys who are watching my video, pay close attention. Just mark time frames. Say, "Okay, I saw this person's pet at this date," and then Usually the person posts themselves at like a picture of a vet like a week or two later. On Valentine's Day, this is going to be the easiest experiment coming up for you guys. Basically, pay attention to everyone's relationship. Be like, okay, when you see, like, the opposite of evil eyeing someone is basically praying for them, just to be like, God bless them. Oh, like, not full-fledged praying for them, but basically like being like, okay, that's beautiful. God bless them. God has blessings for them. God has blessings for me. We all live in our own paths. But the thing is, you have to keep what you love off of social media. This is not going to be overly popular video for a lot of people who are not ready to learn the easy way. Some people just have to learn the hard way. Some people will watch this video, not listen to me, and it will happen to them, and they'll be like, oh, he was right. This video is purely to help you guys. I want you guys to pay attention to what happens around Valentine's Day and then exactly 2 weeks after, because it's very real. It happens every single Valentine's Day and no one else pays attention to it. I made this video to help you guys. I'm glad I got this message out. Have a beautiful night, everyone. Ciao.